Welcome back to episode 2 of the road to Scottish Bench Championships. I've just arrived in the gym, so let me just offload what I've got to and then I'll sit down and go over what we're going to do today. Right, we're back in the gym, day 2, so we've got Larson Press on today, so it's a week 4 Larson Press. Looking at a top set of 150 for 5. Yeah, 150 for 5. And then we've got one singular back off at 127.5. So gonna get changed, get stuck into that. Day 2, second bench of the week. We've got 2 more after this. So yeah, let's get stuck in and start getting warmed up. Right, we've got the warm-up sets done. Similar to close grip, I'll warm up on normal bench. My warm-ups, I generally will jump 20 kilos every warm-up. I'll start with a 5, a 3, and then it's just singles all the way. But I will put as many warm-ups in as I need. I don't start any heavier than 70 on anything, so you can imagine there's more warm-ups for squat and deadlift, but for bench, there's about 5 or 6 depending on where the top set is, but I try to make sure that I land at most 20 kilos away. So last one was 130, we're going to jump to 150 for our top set, which will be next, but we'll now be going into Larson Press and it will be for 5 reps. So I've been operating around about these numbers now for a while, so I won't throw an extra warm up in, but if I was not feeling like the best, I would maybe do an extra warm-up set of 1 on 150, then have a nice rest and then do my top set at that same weight. If I just felt like I needed the confidence of getting that weight in my hands and building a bit of confidence with it before I do my top set, I feel fine today. So I'll just load the weight, relax, and then hit my top set, and then we'll join back up after that and see how it goes. Well, needless to say, that's not gone to plan, but it's still a triple. It's equal to my best ever on Larson Press, so it's not bad. Bit disappointed we've not got more out of that. But we'll just readjust for the next block. The next block transitions to triples anyway, so we'll look to better that for triples at the end of the next block. And we'll look at this as just a mere blip. But it's still a heavy triple. Sad I couldn't get the extra couple out. I don't know, just didn't feel it. Nothing felt quite right. But sometimes that just happens. Sometimes the bar path is slightly out of joint and everything feels harder. Other days it's right in the slot and it feels things just move dead easy. So I'll keep the back off at the same weight. I'm not going to adjust it. And we'll jump into that now. It's 1 127.5. So a set of 7 on 127.5, I'll be happy to nail that one out as well. And then it's on to accessories. Just watch back that top set after unloading and reloading the bar. And the first 3 reps move absolutely fine. I've completely lost that in here. In my head, I've just not believed I can manage it. That's why I've just ended up not managing 4th rep, or 5th for that matter. End of the day, your body can only do what the mind believes it can achieve. So watching it back, I can see I could have definitely done more. So these things happen. Not every fail, in fact, it's quite a small percentage of fails when you're training like this are actually strength fails. More often than not, it's either a technique fail or a mental failure. You either just don't believe you've got it, and therefore your body then follows the chain of command and doesn't have it, or your technique's slightly off and you don't get it because you make it 10 times harder basically. But there's positives from looking back at that. I can see that I definitely had more there. I just had a mental blip, like my head wasn't on it enough, and that's easy to fix. That's easier to fix than having to get X amount stronger to do it. So it's a positive, but it's also frustrating. I just wanted to share that looking back, I can see it's a mental failure. It's working. Right, back off's done. That was a bit more convincing. That'll be it's a rep PR for sure on something that heavy, 127.5 for 7. Good finish. We'll jump into accessories now and run through them. It's a little bit less than yesterday, so probably about 25-30 minutes left and the session will be done. As always guys, if you've made it this far into the video, please do drop a like or even subscribe to the channel. Any of it is all massively appreciated. And if you are interested in having a bit of a switch up to your training, or even just having a conversation about what changes you can make and trying it a different way, please feel free to reach out to me on either Instagram or Facebook. They're both linked in the description. Been coaching for a long time, helping many people with very many different walks of life. So yeah, if you fancy a bit of a change or just having a conversation with someone who'll just be honest with you about what you might need to do and what could be done, please do reach out and we can have a chat. There's absolutely no pressure. If you message me, it doesn't mean you have to buy nothing, doesn't mean you have to sign up for nothing. You can have a chat, have conversation without any strings attached. Yeah, thanks for watching and check us out on other platforms. See you later and I'll see you in the next one.